Hey, this is Aaron here, and we're doing another puzzle solve. We're going to be looking at the Nosey Puzzle from Anteater Toys. This is available on Puzzle Master's website, and they rate it about a level 9. Anteater wants to say it's a 6 out of 10, but I think it's a little bit harder than that. So more or less what we're trying to do, as this little pamphlet they give with us says, we want to fit all 9 of these pieces into this frame. And you'll notice that we have this small gray index card in here. Unfortunately, our camera really doesn't appreciate how shiny and glossy their frame is. So we're just going to give the camera a little hand with this gray sheet here. So I'm just going to walk through our puzzle pieces. So our first piece is this yellow piece, and we can see that we have a shallow nub, a shallow notch, and then this kind of long, thin notch. And we have 4 of those pieces. The next one is the green, and we don't have any of those long notches in it. We just have 2 shallow notches and 1 shallow nub. And we have 2 of those. And then we have this red piece, which has a shallow nub and a longer nub. And we have 2 of these. And it kind of wants to be a corner piece, just from the fact that we got 2 straight edges. And last but not least, we have 1 orange piece. It's got 2 longer nubs, and it's got that nice square edge that tells it wants to be a corner piece as well. So to start with, we're going to place down one of our red pieces into the corner, and then we'll follow it up with a yellow. And it just sits right into that notch. We'll grab another red piece. And we'll just rinse and repeat with our yellow. You can see that we have these notches pointing to the center. So from here, instead of putting the orange piece into a corner, we're just going to use one of these yellow pieces. And we'll follow it up with one of our greens. And of course, keeping this notch pointing to the center. And then we'll place one last yellow piece down. Now you're probably thinking, why hasn't the orange piece been put into one of the corners yet? This is where this puzzle gets really tricky. Is this orange piece is actually in an unusual place for what it is. So we're going to place our final green, making sure that that notch is pointing to the inside. So now we currently have just this center open with 4 notches. And I'm just going to take this orange piece, and you might be thinking, that doesn't work. These 2 nubs aren't going anywhere. But we're just going to give it a little rotate. And it slots right in. These are filleted nicely just to accept those 2 notches. It looked like an aesthetic feature, but it actually is integral to the puzzle. So that's Nosey Puzzle. Thank you for watching.